Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. I would say it's been a while, but it actually hasn't. I still have a couple of runs that have to go up on YouTube, and actually I keep thinking about this game. It's a nice game to play if I just want to record something by myself for like an hour. It's a fun little compressed experience, you know? Let's do a random run, see what we get. As I cough and continue to drink this coffee. It is a exiled Stygian Umbra. You know. It's actually a very good build. Soul Guard with healing morsels like lifesteal is actually really decent. So I have a good feeling about this start. This is a start to a run where we can engineer victory off of the Umbra cards that we add in, and then the champion will kill everything with Frostbite. It's happened before. We'll see if we can do it today. Disposable just says Little Fade, please. Little Fade is fun, but most of the time I can engineer a victory with a Little Fade. What I would like to do, I think, is normal Stygian and normal Umbra primaries, because they're like the worst champions. Well, I think the Imp Queen is pretty bad as well, but I don't know, it's been a while since I played her. We're gonna take Conscription Notice. We're gonna go for Frostbite. We're gonna take the money and we're gonna run. Dun, dun, dun. You know what I like about this build? We also have the ability to do a lot of damage with our spells. We have some high damage spells. Even if we have to spend a whole turn on it, sometimes it is going to be useful to do that. Right now, maybe not so much, but here's my thinking. I don't want to play on the bottom. I want to play on the top because we're going to get another unit. And can't rage. Not a bad loadout here, and then we can pop you. Nice, I like being able to kill the Collector. We've got plenty of energy. Let's wipe you, because we're gonna get another crit builder soon, so we can kill you later. Let's wipe you. And then we can Mind Collapse, and then we can Shade Split, and already this is going very well. Send you out there to die, although it's not gonna actually matter at all. Does it sound a little loud? I don't think it sounds loud. It might sound a little loud. I'm gonna crank sound effects down to 59, 10 away from the perfect number. Hold on. So we don't really have any, we don't really have any of the healing morsels yet, but we'll get some hopefully. That's worth it, so I accept that play, even though we don't get any morsels. Might as well. I think we're gonna be fine. Oh, there's Lifesteal. Lifesteal pretty much seals the deal, I think. He's taken 58 damage. I didn't even really apply that much Frostbite. There we go. Yeah, this is really nice. This is a solid start. We've got good spells, a good champion, and a good support clan for the champion, like one of the easiest. Offering token 100%. Dude, Packed Morsels is great, but Immortal Trade is also like a 10 out of 10, because this is exactly what we want on the champion. We want him to have lifesteal, but we also want him to have attack power, which he doesn't have, and in order for that to happen, we need morsels. So I think we'll go for Packed Morsels, but Immortal Trade is also very good. That's a bit of a tough call, actually. We don't have a unit. If we add a unit, we're gonna be upgrading whatever we add. If we wait, we can go here and then get 2 units in the deck and then upgrade whatever we have. It'll be Umbra units though. I mean, if we can get a +6/+6 and then another unit and then meld it and then come down here and duplicate and then meld, That's actually pretty solid. So maybe we'll want to go for a... Merchant of Magic. Easy, because... Here's the thing. If we get a sweeper, do we want a sweeper? We do, but it does interfere with the frostbite from Soulguard. So if we get a sweeper and we make it quick, that's good, but not like a 10 out of 10 play. If we go for a heavy unit that gorges, then we're not gorging the champion with the Umbra units. But we could get the Umbra unit that is a +6/+6, and then start doing melding here, and then we get +6/+6 every turn with the buffs from the Merchant of Steel, so we got options. But I feel like in every run of Monster Train, you gotta focus on the units first most of the time, right? So let's focus on the units first. Large Stone, and Incant Armor too. We don't need a Titan Sentry, although having 2 is not bad because we can keep the champion alive while he deals with enemies, and then the champion can go to town. Or we could take a sweeper, get Large Stone, reroll, try to look for quick. Actually, I don't even know if we can afford both of those, but no, we could. We took the money. Titan Sentry, if we get Endless, then that is some other way that we can weaken enemies, especially all of the multi-strike, heavy-hitting enemies that we find later in the game. But if we get quick, Cold Celia can do it. I'm gonna take a Cold Celia. On the off chance we can make her work, and I'm gonna give her Large Stone too. We're gonna look for a Large Stone quick. We got multi-strike. I don't know if this is worth it because it's a good unit, but quick. It's that time of night, everybody! It's the motorcyclist. Lives down the road somewhere. I would much rather have quick because the quick is going to... It's gonna be more meaningful over a run. The multi-strike, who cares? She's not gonna live. Enemies are gonna do too much damage, so I think instead maybe we'll just save our cash. I hate leaving a multi-strike behind. I hate it so much, but I think we gotta. An intrinsic packed morsels is not bad, but I think we want to have more. We want to have a lot of morsel generation. This is just for when we get it, we can see if we get like a lifesteal or something. I could spell chain it so we get 2 of them, but I think I'm just gonna skip. Because 6 morsels is too many morsels. We don't need that many. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I think that was a bit of a whiff because we didn't get quick. Endless didn't show up either. I would love to be able to take both units from a draft, by the way. That's what I want, both units. But we'll try. Okay, so I'm just gonna play Cold Celia. She's gonna murder things. We're not gonna have garbage in our deck. Soulguard is going to tank the top floor, like he did last time. Rage, Slay, apply Rage to friendly units. I mean, we can engineer that, so why not, right? Did he not get the kill? No, the Frostbite got the kill. Damn it. That's okay. Energy next turn. Don't need the Tomb. I will give you a Train Steward. Our champion's not really doing too much. He's not gonna do too much, you know, I'm just saying it. Honestly, I think we're just gonna kill the bottom floor with that. Yeah, we're just gonna wipe you. So that's a very good move. Stop you from damaging me. We don't even need to do this. This is just good for practice, you know. We get him up to 10 damage pretty quickly. Hey, Gerger, welcome. How did you enjoy Hollow Knight? How far did you get? I wasn't fully paying attention, as you can imagine. Antumbra. It's pretty good. Cannibalize if you get it with holdover, and then you get morsels with holdover. There's something there, but take the ant. And now we have to pick and choose, because we have the opportunity to pick some okay units. Morsel Master even is not a bad idea, I think. Normally I never take him, but we want as many morsels as possible on the champion floor, so I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna take another unit. Endless. And a morsel maker. Okay, I mean, we got some weird stuff happening here, okay? We got a large stone. Because we could large stone a morsel master, put the maker inside of him, and then he'll start scaling. No, but that's too much capacity. I do think we want the maker in the master for the +6/+6, but that seems very low value. I could get another Cold Celia, but 31.95. You know, what are you gonna kill that you're not killing with as a 1650? You have more health, but you know, could give you damage shield. This is very strange. We could Concealed Caverns. If it's the duplicator, we want to meld first. So we gotta think about this. We could put the Morsel Maker inside the Cold Celia, and then she's scaling on her own. If we make her large, then, you know, that's 6 health every turn that she can get back, and we can give her like a lifesteal morsel every now and then. She's not gonna have quick, but where are we going after this? Duplicator, Merchant of Magic, another Duplicator, Merchant of Magic, Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Steel, and the Merchant of Magic has the Hellvent. So I'm pretty sure we're not really going to be doing too many upgrades for the time being. Got the air dash and the wall jump. Now to find out what all my markers meant, I forgot, lol. Yep, that's Hollow Knight. The other thing is that if we get like ways of playing Cold Celia for free, we're gonna love having a 31.95 Cold Celia. All right, I'm gonna upgrade her, and I'm going to Magic Power and Piercing. I mean, on a Crypt Builder, that's not bad, but I think you want that on a Mind Collapse. Or on an Antumbra, actually, might be better. You want to put the, do we want to put the Morsel Maker in the Cold Celia? +6/+6 every turn. It helps to keep her alive and keep her scaling, I guess. Do love that upgrade, and if we duplicate her, this would be very, very good for us. Ooh. This is interesting. I should have saved the +10 magic power capacity upgrade for this. But we can't make, it's not like we can make it intrinsic or anything. I mean, we want it, so we're gonna take it. I don't know what to do with her though. Because, it's always when I make a decision, it's the wrong one. Because we could have also taken her and eventually melded her inside of the Cold Celia, and then she would have Trample. But I think this is still good enough. We want the Wingmaker. We'll try to make it work. really wanted this upgrade. We could spell chain it, but I think that's too much. It's too expensive at its energy cost. I don't mind the idea of maybe even giving the Morsel Master some damage shield so that he lives a little bit longer. As just like a cheap upgrade, because I don't think we're gonna have him be like a super important unit, let's say. All right, let's try it. Could still dupe. Could still dupe our units. They have a lot of damage, which is unfortunate. Slay, 25 armor. Whoa. Multi-strike Animus, huh? That's really good, actually. Let's put you behind him. And Cold Celia is gonna take damage, but the thinking is eventually we can give her some lifesteal, and then she's maybe even more important than Soul Guard at that point. She's taking 43 goddamn damage. It's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. You know what? That helps. Because all these units have rage, which makes them a little bit tough to deal with. So we'll double those morsels, because it's not worth doubling anything else. Good old Wingmaker. We should still play it, even if it doesn't get a kill. You're both dying, which is beautiful. Well, we can do this, and then this. Lifesteal. You need to have the lifesteal. You can have health. You can get smacked. You can get incanted. Actually, health up on the top floor is meaningful because his health matters, so that's a good one. You're dying though. It's very unfortunate, but it is something we can solve. Why are you dying? Because you're taking 10, 20, 30. You're taking exactly lethal. If you're taking exactly lethal, I know how to solve that problem. There you go. Yeah, what's up? What's up, buddy? What's up? Actually, we can also get another kill. Now you're healing for more! Because you only heal for 53, but it's still very good. Should we do that real quick? Wow, nice morsels, everybody. Good job, folks. I don't know, this actually doesn't seem like it's going too badly. If ever we get swept, though, and our morsels die, there's not much we can do, though. And we are not getting very many lifesteal morsels. We got one. Very good, very good. And, you know, Cold Celia was a 68 110. It's a pretty good unit. It's too many morsels, although it's not bad, but it's too many morsels. Draw spells. Deal a bunch of damage. It's a tough one. Not very good for rares. I guess Wretch, you can get good morsels back if you know you have good morsels. Forever Consumed is a good energy dump. Gifts for Guard is a good way to maybe get through your deck a little bit faster, but I don't really want to consume things like Wingmaker, Mind Collapse, Shade Splitters, even the Crypt Builders and the Offering Tokens, so maybe you just go Wretch so you can get morsels back faster in your hand. Are we gonna take a unit? This is an interesting question because we have an open meld slot on the Morsel Master, but he's not a very good unit. So we could put him inside of something else, but right now he's only 1 pip capacity, which means we can fit him, the champion, another unit that the champion summons, and then morsels on the same floor. If we give +1/+1, that's not really that much on the Morsel Master. That's not worth it, I don't think. It's not worth the capacity. So if we don't take anything, and we go take a Stygian Banner unit, we don't know what we're gonna get. Could also go to the Helvet and dupe. Get another Cold Celia. Just put her on another floor to weaken enemies even further. It's actually not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna skip. These don't really interest me. Here, what interests me is possibly energy, possibly capacity, but I think I'm gonna go with the energy. I wanna be able to play. Well, I got a lot of zero cost cards. A lot. We don't need energy. Maybe you take capacity for more morsels. Maybe you take capacity, and then on the middle floor you can play a morsel, and then we can dupe Cold Celia. There you go. That's an option. Do we go to the Merchant of Magic? Do we upgrade our spells? We don't have a lot of cash, so honestly, Hellvent. Hellvent and money, baby. Money, baby. 50 health on the champion is pretty decent. He's gonna be on the top floor, I think, at all times. I think that's how I want to build it. Intrinsic. An intrinsic Wingmaker with plus 30 magic power. Now you got me thinking. Deal 36 damage to all enemy units on the floor 2 times. It's a solid way of stalling the enemies before they make it through your defenses, you know? We could dupe it as well. But I think I'm gonna dupe the Cold Celia. Dupe your best unit, right? Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. Haste. You're gonna die though. You're gonna die because of our unit. But these guys are gonna do a lot of damage, possibly 20 per turn. And then there's gonna be more enemies being summoned. They're all gonna get another stack of multi-strike. It's gonna be an annoying fight. We have 85. You know, I'm gonna turn it off. Turn it off. Don't even think about it. Yeah, because these guys suck. And we don't have Quick. Quick would be a good thing to have. Don't have it. It's a very good start. Got another spell out of it too. Extra energy? You know what? In that case. Burnout Lady of the House? What? Well, you can tank for a little bit at least. That's good. Alright. I could fit both Cold Celias on the same floor, by the way. That's pretty damn good. So we could have definitely taken the trial. Based off of how this is playing out, it would be pretty easy, actually. Because this pierces, we can kill you with this and still get the kill here. +6/+6 Morsel Miner is pretty good, but anything down here is gonna get eaten by the ladies. We're gonna put these up here, and we're gonna give you damage shield as well. Lady Aranine, welcome. How are you doing today? Lady, you have a damage shield. Mind Collapse solves that problem. You know what also solves that problem? Another Cold Celia. Let's do that. Now you're all dead. You know what? Get out of here. Yeah, this is not that bad. Now, Wretch, it's gonna bring back some good morsels. Good morsels to duplicate. So we know that we want you to have the +6/+6. I want you to have lifesteal. We'll give you the damage shield. We did get a lifesteal morsel, which is perfect. And then you can just have anything. Your morsels don't really matter at all. Maybe we want to go like another stack of capacity after this, because this is not going that badly. We've got a nice top floor that can tank bosses with the shards inflicting a lot of frostbite. We're getting a lot of shards out there on occasion. Good morsel generation, even with the morsel master being up here. Yeah, we got some options. We got some options. I mean, you should be dead. There's no way you're getting past this floor. Happy Friday, that's how. Yeah, TGIF, right? I understand that. This is a surprisingly good run, I think. Sap, discard. Apply sap to enemy units, but offering. Sap 2 or sap 3 to 1 unit. I don't think we need these. The sap is nice, but it's not like we can get that much sap happening. I do like a cave-in so we can get more morsels on floors. It's not super important though, but you know, there's some theoreticals, like maybe we can get Soul Guard in front, Cold Celia's behind, and then he's taken all the hits. But I think that's unnecessary with the build we have right here. We've got a lot of capacity, and with the Wingmaker on turn 1, we're getting more capacity. We're getting so much more capacity. So just like a high damage spell might be what we're looking for here. Excavation Eruption, and we can upgrade it a few times. We don't really need the energy generation, the energy refund, I should say, but, you know, it's damage. I'm gonna take it. How often do I play this game and wish I had more direct damage? Let's get some direct damage. Well, indirect direct damage, kind of. 435 gold. Now, holdover on the... Oh, holdover on Antumbra is pretty good. But holdover, and you know what? Holdover on the Wingmaker would have been sick. But holdover on Cave-In may have changed my decisions there a little bit. Holdover on Offering Token, also pretty damn good. But a Piercing Antumbra is a very good spell, I think. You know what? I think this is okay. Maybe even on Mind Collapse? Crit Builder, it does do a lot of damage. Maybe the Mind Collapse will make the Excavation cheaper. Double stack, not worth anything. Plus 10 magic power, that can go in the Crypt Builders. Or on the other Mind Collapse, actually. We'll do that. Make you even cheaper, your 1 cost. Can finally remove a card from my deck, haven't done that yet. So we might go draw. I don't know. Rare Hellhorned, rare Awoken, rare Melting. I mean, you know what you want? What you want is Awoken full heal. Or quick, actually. Yeah, okay. So if we can make this intrinsic, now we've got some quickness in the deck. I like it, I like it, I like it. You know, I'm gonna pay for... You know, let's not pay for removal. Maybe we can buy like 1 artifact here. Or actually, we should probably go for the card removal. For free. Nah, let's go for the Concealed Caverns. All right, let's go ahead. Well, and you know what? Don't take the money. You don't need it. You don't need the money. You're fine. You're doing great, kid. Plus 6 attack. I think we can do it. We didn't do the multi-strike last time, but enemies can have way more than, 6 attack last time. What I like about this is that there's the possibility of good stuff, So we definitely don't need the wretch. Gotta do it like this. Resolve Armor 5. That's not bad. Will help to reduce the damage taken. You know what? We know we're gonna want him up here. Just put him up here. Don't play the train steward because there's nowhere to play him, unfortunately. I think that's fine. We can work with this. Not exactly the morsel we wanted, but let's get some damage up there. Wrong discard as well. We should really incant on the top floor too. Gonna be a little low on energy if we do this, but let's do it. Slay, resolve. Rage 2. It'll block a lot of damage being in front. Actually, it only blocks 6. Good music. This is a very good soundtrack. Yeah, this one. The Hoppy's Gods. Okay, we got our Antumbra. You're living, which is unfortunate. Start with this. You're gonna have 1 HP. Let's deal with you. I can get an extra 12 damage up here, but you're gonna hit the pyre once and there's nothing I can do about it. So we just have to kind of let that go. We need to give you a lifesteal. We need to give you... You have sweep, right? I can kill you with a mind collapse. We need to give you probably just raw HP. Because if you're making it, you're making it. Let's give you more damage so you heal more. Let's give you a damage shield. Kill you so you don't do anything else next floor. And that's it. That's not that bad. You take 18. The trial's on. Finally got quick. It's not a quick card, but... Let's save this for next turn, we might need it. Actually, 1 train steward is not bad, but we're gonna use the shade anyways. We're gonna have a lot of energy next turn. We don't need Antumbra Assault. You don't really do anything, do you? I mean, you're still dead, which is great. By the way. Now you're dead. 839 damage. For 1 unit to do 839 against the boss is pretty good. Can almost get you. You know what? I did get you. And we should get Hef. I think we'll take Hef. I always do this. Hold on. I misspelled concealed. Hold on. Hef. So the Hef, she'll give us... Here's what's interesting. I'm reading the wiki. It says that if you reject the Wingmaker, you get Hef's Consolation as an upgrade, but it says nothing happens or do nothing on that window. Which is why I'm always confused by it. I think that's why I never remember what happens, because what actually happens in the game is like subtly incorrect based off of what the wiki says, Glacial Seal and can't apply Frostbite 2 to enemy units. We don't need it, it's too expensive. That is not worth 2 energy, I don't think. We could meld it, but it's not worth it. We're gonna skip. We're already getting one bonus unit, you know? Cannibalize, Ember Cache, or Crucible Extension. Too slow, probably unnecessary in most situations, but good morsels can be hard to come by. And if we have morsels, then this is better morsels. Crucible Extension, we don't need the capacity that much, because we took capacity. So I think we're gonna skip. Our morsel generation is not that bad, especially with the holdover. We're gonna go to the right. When you play your 20th morsel, deal 150 damage to all units. You know, that's an interesting one because sometimes morsel blitz really saves us. How many morsels are we gonna be playing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we get 2 every turn with Antumbra as long as we play it and get kills. So I think we can make morsel blitz happen. Hellhorned Umbra Wormkin consumables. Well, Umbra consumable is going to be like +1 capacity, which even by itself is not that bad. Hellhorned is going to be armor or rage. I think it's always Space Prism. No, I think there's one other. I think it's this or morsels, which are fine. Champion gains more attack. Days when they enter the terrain. Yes, this is fantastic. Bottom floor is going to have less problems until we get quick. Okay, I mean that was easy. All good. I think we can probably get Morsel Blitz, but this is going to save us so much damage. And we did draw the tome immediately, which is great. We're not going to be able to play morsels, but this is so good on the old value. In fact, because we're quick, I think I'm going to play Soul Guard at the bottom. No, because we can put 2 Cold Celias down here. Let's not mess it up. Sweep Slay. This is actually pretty good. This has worked for us in the past. Let's not change it, okay? Probably not gonna get a kill, but we'll still play it. Still play this. That unit is gonna be making it up because he is big. Except, why don't you take one of these? We should have maybe upgraded the Crypt Builder because more damage there would have been nice. Daze. We do not want to daze. But I'd rather get Cold Celia out because she scales. So even though we're not gonna have her on this floor, we'll have her on this floor. And every floor is gonna, well, they're not gonna apply Frostbite. This guy's stealthed. This might be a little tougher than I thought. You know what? We're gonna play Cold Celia, even though it's gonna daze us. We're gonna give you a lifesteal morsel. I'm going to end turn. We don't need to play the unnamed tome. I could stop those guys from getting the +1/+1, but they're not a big deal. Like if they make it up to the pyre even, I don't really care too much. You are a bit of a problem, and you're gonna hit the pyre. You're gonna hit it once. But I want these spells played on that floor. We're gonna get a lot of morsels from this. I'm gonna do it again, see what we get. Damage shield morsel, that's actually pretty good. But let's get damage. 46, you're close to being killed. I may have been able to kill you with the unnamed tome, stopping your armor gain too, but that's not what I did, is it? You know what? Let's do it anyways. Yeah, I definitely could have killed you. But you took 7. Taking a little damage here and there is not the end of the world. You're both dead. You're gonna hit the pyre once. I accept that. I will Antumbra you. I'm gonna be giving you armor. I know, it sucks. But I think that's okay. We're gonna give you a lot of HP. Gonna give you... Let's give you 1 damage shield. Let's give you... damage. Pretty cool song. All the songs in this game are good, actually. It's a good soundtrack for when you are focusing on the game, you know? Okay, good morsels to bring back, so I think we're gonna play Wretch. Don't play this there. Play it here. More lifesteal as well is fantastic. So we're gonna give you lifesteal. I can give you some damage. Although we're gonna get more morsels, aren't we? Let's wipe a unit. Drawn dump. Let a train steward die because we don't care. Wretch out. We're gonna get a lot of morsels in our inventory, but I don't think that's much of a problem. Waves remaining 2. Let's give you even more lifesteal, because that's kind of how we're building. Funnily enough, and it's kind of working, funnily enough. Let's give you another lifesteal. Morsel Blitz! I told you! Morsel Blitz, you came back to me! Well, we didn't need it, but it's good to know that we, you know, got it to activate. That's what we're here for, after all. Yes, give me energy. Apply daze if I summon a unit. Look, it doesn't matter, it's a freaking train steward. You're dead. You're gonna ruin my damage shield though. So I'd rather that not happen. Final wave. You're not dying. The boss has not been dying, unfortunately. But we're doing a lot of damage. We're making it there. We're applying frostbite. You're gonna die on this floor because you can't do anything. I can even play the crit builder, which is a very big surprise. And our champion is a 58-60 at that point. It's pretty good. We did get very good draw though. Ooh, Furnace Tap. It might be worth it, especially on a multi-strike. I could see myself playing it. We don't really need that much capacity. Capacity hasn't been a problem. It's very unreliable because a lot of it is the Wingmaker, but if we get the Wingmaker out there, we get the capacity. So I think we take draw to get through our deck faster because we need to get to the morsel generators. Okay, we get Hef. She's a good unit and she'll increase capacity on a floor so we can play more morsels. She can tank, sounds good. Again, it would be nice to have her in another unit, but that's okay. Her essence is 30-32 in trample. And +2 capacity in trample, I should say. Are we gonna try to upgrade her? I think we're probably gonna look for concealed cavern bonuses because we don't really need to upgrade her at all. She's really just there to tank for as long as she can, give us some capacity, and then go away. So, let's take the free artifact. Spell weakness 2 on the top floor, or 15 armor. I guess we'll take the spell weakness. I was gonna say, permafrost on the furnace tap is actually pretty good because then we can save this for the very end. I like that. Let's upgrade that. Can't reroll. Let's make a better crypt builder. I wanted a good crypt builder during the last fight, so let's upgrade it. -1. Maybe we'll hold off on that. Spell chain and intrinsic. So, you know, we could make the quick intrinsic, but we're not guaranteed to draw one of the sweepers on turn 1. That might not happen. We could intrinsic spell chain a space prism. We're getting very close to 150 if we do that, but it's not a bad idea. We got another Divine Temple coming up as well. Let's see what we get. Search a card, gain a card. It's not game winning, but it is, it's acceptable. Rare Umbra, rare Stygian. Another furnace tap! Do we really need this many multi-strike? Really don't need that much Ember Drain. Not like we can get orange pellets. I just got a furnace tap. Do we need another one? Not really. The multi-strike is really good at killing enemies, though. You gotta acknowledge. You know, with Mind Collapses, there's a possibility that we can still play cards. We've got a lot of zero-cost cards in the deck. There's a non-zero possibility of me playing it, and that scares me. Because I don't think it's particularly great. I gotta try another champion at some point, but because I always take this champion, but this is the best champion, I think. Other ones are not necessarily so good. So what we could do is we could actually make something free. That way, if it shows up, we can play it. Something like Wildwood Tome. So if we do end up playing a furnace tap, we can still play other things. I don't think we should make it intrinsic, though. I think that's too much. You know what? I think we do make Packed Morsel Spell Chain and intrinsic. I think that's good enough. Because we're pretty much going to want to play it early, every combat if we can. Okay, I have no idea. Let's give it a shot. Spikes 5. This is a no for me, I think. Because with our sweepers, they're all going to just freaking die. And then we also won't be able to play morsels that attack because they're going to die. So yeah, it's an unfortunate no, but the spike's really hard counters Umbra. We did get Cold Celia, which is very nice. We're only gonna get 1 capacity off of good old Wingmaker, but we can still fit Hef, which is real nice. You're a big boy. Annoying. You probably need lifesteal. I'm gonna give you damage. You get armor. That's a very good one. I like that. So let's give you some lifesteal so you can operate for a while. Damage? Nah, HP. You can have the damage. That unit is very big, but they should take damage as they move up. And we can immediately retch if we have to, which is not a bad idea. I don't think we need to play Furnace Tap, though. I don't want that Ember Drain. We also did not get Hef, which is unfortunate. We can still put her down on the bottom floor. Well, we have to play Cold Celia here anyway, so let's do that first. You're taking 36, you're not even close to being killed. You're not gonna take that much damage up here either. We only have shard 1. It's rough. It's rough. 6. Put them all in my hand. It's actually a pretty good time for this, honestly. You have spikes, so you cannot take lifesteal morsels, so we're gonna have... You have damage shield, so you're not taking damage next turn, so we don't need to give you the lifesteal. You can have the lifesteal. I guess we can have you with the damage right now. You don't attack. You don't attack. You don't attack. We have one more, which we can fit there. I can't believe we actually fit all of them. That's pretty great. And then we'll give you a little bit of ice. That's worth more than the 1 shard, although that is a temporary solution. You're not quick. You're not quick yet. But you are all dazed, which is beautiful. So we're gonna play Hef. We're gonna get capacity every floor. We're gonna get capacity up here. Now we can fit more morsels. We can't fit any morsels right now, but you're only gonna hit the pyre once. It's not too bad. We gotta accept that the pyre is gonna take some damage on occasion. And in those situations, there's not a lot we can do about it. That was very nice. You're gonna get hit once. I don't care. Stack up those shards. Stack them up! Now you're dead. Okay, beautiful. Let's give you 1 damage shield. I think that's nice to have. We don't want to play the Train Steward. Still got to do a little bit more damage, but we're getting real close. They're not really making it through anymore. Oh, it doesn't quite kill this guy. The Entumbra Assault is worthless. It's not actually worthless. It's just almost worthless. Well, we can shade. I got an idea. Oh, we could have had it. No, X cost. We can't have Antumbra. But I can kill you with the mind collapses, but we don't need to. We might as well hold on to him, I guess. You have spikes. As a result, morsels will die. So we need other morsels up here. You're gonna live, you're gonna hit the pyre once. That's a common refrain. Oh no, you know what? Mind collapses will kill you. Perfect. Okay, in that case, you can have a lifesteal. You can have the damage. Wipe the damage. We get more damage morsels. Well, you know, you're gonna, never mind, that morsel's gonna die. I'm a bit of a fool, but that's okay. Now you're dead. Do it again. Do it again. You might as well get the incants going, because that's a lot of frostbite. Oh, we could definitely be getting kills up here. We have Antumbra. I did not think about that. Clearly. Speaking of, that'll kill him, which is great. And we get more capacity, which is great. That's a wasted morsel blitz, which is bad. But you know what? Who needs a morsel blitz to defeat the boss? He doesn't have assistance, which is great. Everything is just great. It's all great. It's all peachy king. Antumbra or Furnace Tap. I'm gonna say Furnace Tap. There's an extra 500 damage, and I could kill my unit that gives me more morsels, or I could just get some morsels. Let's do that. That seems pretty good. Didn't I have a... I guess I discarded it. I had a permafrosted furnace tap somewhere. Good. You're dead. All right. Easy. By the way, here's a billion freaking morsels that are now in my deck, but I like the morsels. We got the morsels, man. We're a morsel, man. And again, we got Morsel Blitz out, which is good to know that it can happen. That's gonna be very important when we hit Divinity. No. Nah, even Cannibalize has not been necessary. I'd like to maybe even try to get to 150. We're super close. I think we should Hellvent. I do. Wartmaulers to have a great night. We don't need to upgrade, so yeah, let's go to the Hellvent. That way we can dupe whatever our best card is. Remove Consume. This is unnecessary. +2 Frostbite and it doesn't decay. Actually, Lifesteal, I think might be better. Just because that keeps your units alive while you're building them out. The Frostbite is nice, but we don't apply little stacks of Frostbite a lot. We get a hit in with Cold Celia that does like 50 damage and applies 3 Frostbite. Going to 5 Frostbite doesn't matter, and it's not gonna matter on the boss at all. The Lifesteal matters way more, I think. So we can do that, Purge a Train Steward. Magic Power and Piercing and Magic Pound. Yeah, we can easily get up to 150 if we want. Or we could dupe. 25 gold, you know what? Make the other crit builder better? So it just does a lot of damage? Well, no, because if we draw them on the top floor, we would love to be able to play them just to kill a unit with them. With a spell weakness. Maybe that's why you actually want to upgrade it. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Let's upgrade it. What do you dupe? I don't think we need another Cold Celia, believe it or not. We don't need 2 Wingmakers on turn 1. We don't need that many Morsel Masters. We don't need that many Packed Morsels. We don't need much. I don't know. I don't know what to upgrade. Or what to dupe, rather. So maybe we just make a... Mind Collapse have Piercing. Give something... What was the other upgrade? 30 Magic Power, and then we're like, yeah, that's good. I mean, one good crit builder to kill a unit that is not dying otherwise can be very helpful. Alternatively, if we get Wingmaker, we're guaranteed like +6 capacity on the bottom floor at the beginning of combat. So you know what? I'm gonna dupe the Wingmaker. And I will still put Magic Power and Piercing on the... I don't have that many good tanks. Put it on the Mind Collapse. We're at 150. Let's give it a shot. 35 card deck. It's as good as we could get it. Now you will remove my stealth stacks, not my stealth stacks, my lifesteal stacks. Not much we can do about that. This is why I like the Wingmaker though. We're getting a lot of value immediately. Although, That's fine. I was kind of hoping that maybe we could grab a free discard and wipe this guy, but that's okay. So we want you to add capacity. We might be able to get away with the Soul Guard down here, considering we have a tank and he's gonna be a tank and we can have all of our units down here, but I don't think we're gonna have the capacity because we're gonna play units up here too. So. Harvest Tycoon. It's a pretty good unit, actually. We don't need the gold, so we can have another tank for our sweepers, I guess. Yeah, why not? He's taking more damage as well. Saves more capacity up here for morsels, too. Okay, I see the Ember Drainer. It's very annoying. Rip. This pays for itself energy-wise. We need you, even if it costs us. At least you're taking a lot. You know what? Silence? Yeah, I'd rather have energy next turn. Let's do that. We need more damage on the top floor. Let's get that going. And you're not killing the health morsels, so we're getting a little bit of HP down here too. You will die. I have no worries about that. Oh, we can't play Colcelia. The freaking Wick dude is down there. Well, you know what? We could wait and then just let it shuffle. It will be able to redraw it. Yeah, okay, you know what? Maybe we just do that. We got other things to think about though. Give me a second. Oh, you know what? We could play the capacity down there. Okay, let's do that actually. Much better idea. Yeah, okay, good job. Do we want Ember Drain 4? In 2 turns, we're gonna be Ember Drain and there's nothing we can do about it. So if we play this now, we're just Ember Drain for 2 turns instead of 4 turns, basically. I think. Is that how that works? Is that how that math goes? We want good morsels. I want to kill you, but that'll kill you. 6, 7, 8 more frostbite. I need 1 damage. 2 spells will kill you. So either the Shade Splitter or the Antumbra and the Forgotten Power. If I play Furnace Tap, we're gonna get the multi-strike out there. It's gonna help a lot. I think we do. I think we do that. I think we need the damage. I think because this is not going to get a kill, let's do the Shade. We're still gonna we're gonna have 1 energy next turn. You know, that's not that bad. But we're gonna have another Ember Drainer, and this is where we're actually gonna lose our. He didn't get dazed. If he got dazed, maybe we could do it. But this is where we're gonna lose our energy for next turn anyways. And we got a Mind Collapse. The Mind Collapse is doing its job. We could even Furnace Tap again, which is probably not what we're invested in, but honestly, it might be a good call now that I'm looking at things. How are we gonna deal with you though? I guess just get freaking sharded, scrubs. You heard me. Well, let's start here. You're a sweeper. You're a freaking sweeper, but you know what? I don't like you. I don't know if I want to get Ember Drain 7 and not be able to get morsels, because like I'm not going to be able to pay for them. But we're going to be Ember Drain. I mean, we're going to be Ember Drain forever if I play this. We'll have no energy ever again. Are we okay to go on? No, we gotta play spells. I can't do this. I gotta end turn before I kill myself. I wish I could even afford this, but I can play some crypt builders, which is very nice. I'll start here because you have to go. Might even be able to get the other one out there. I want to stack up the shard, but if I can wipe you, that's worth the time. One unit's gonna live, do 10 damage to the pyre, who cares? Ah, and you are dazed this turn, which is beautiful. So we're Ember Drained. This is the last turn of it. Seraph is, you know, ready to go, unfortunately. At least I can play more cards, though. We can play Furnace Tap. We can play Furnace Tap. No one here has sweep. So we give you lifesteal. We play the Furnace Tap. We do a lot of damage every single turn. That's what we do. That's what we do. My champion is almost gonna die. In fact, my champion is going to die, but the boss should hopefully die. Oh, they attack so many times though. I gotta, Look, you're dead next turn anyways, right? Fingers crossed on this one. You're doing 1,400 damage. That is not nearly enough. That is not nearly enough. And our champion is dying because this guy's doing 6 damage on the sweep. So we are dead. We will lose. But it was a fun run. No, if we get a Morsel Blitz, we can live. Don't discard Wretch. Oh my God, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get a Morsel Blitz and we're gonna freaking live. Okay, but we're not out of the woods yet. Because I need a lifesteal on the top. You can have, or damage shield, or just more HP. Well, you need the HP. So take the HP. We're gonna have plenty of energy next turn. You need, what's 17 times 4? 34 times 2, so that's gonna be 68. Oh, but you have lifesteal already, so giving you 1 lifesteal is actually pretty okay. You're gonna get 12. You're gonna live for a turn. I think here's what we do. I think we give you a lifesteal so you live for as long as possible. 1,700 damage. I'm gonna give you the HP. We're gonna give you body blockers. There's our Morsel Blitz. I told you about the Morsel Blitz. I told you. Okay, this didn't actually change the math at all, which is because of the lifesteal, right? Okay, good point, brain. Doesn't matter. Our champion's gonna live, and our champion is hopefully gonna apply enough frostbite that we're gonna be, you know, okay here. 5 HP and you got another hit in. Beautiful. You have your Purify. At the end of turn, you remove all of your stacks. God, I hate you. Well, that's okay. Maybe. We just gotta be very careful about this. We need you to have damage shield and lifesteal and then stack up Infinity Frostbite, which may or may not happen. You have 110 HP though, I like that. Okay, you need damage shields. Let's wipe you. You need lifesteal more than you need another stack of damage shield though, so let's see, don't see what this gives us. Let's dump some morsels. This is our emergency morsel. Play this. It's a lifesteal, perfect. You wretch? Yes. It's another lifesteal morsel, but we had to give you some damage shields to survive. Okay. Not bad. We have no other damage on this floor other than the champion. We're doing 250 damage. As not a lot. As not a lot. These are not very good morsels, but they're still not very good morsels. Well, I guess more health. We're dead, dude. Because you have 300 frostbite, but you cleanse it immediately, so it's not like it's actually doing any additional damage. I hate to say it, but I think getting to 150 killed us because I didn't realize that the boss would get that as a mechanic. I expected the frostbite to get stacked up on the bottom floor, but it didn't happen. If we could have stacked up frostbite, we would have won. But not being able to do that cost us because we just couldn't do any progressive damage. Now we might have still died on the divinity fight, but we would have had a fighting chance. I don't like that loss because I feel like I didn't really learn anything. What I learned is that if I'm going to be taking the pack shards, I need to print out a cheat sheet. I need to know what the boss counters are going to be, which is information that I don't want. I feel reluctant to even look it up, but you need to know that information sometimes. Like when you get to like 50 packed shards and you're fighting Ragefell, or is it 100? I forget. But she gets another stack of multi-strike, and that's a very important number of pack shards to pay attention to. You want to be under that when you fight her, unless you're going for like 200 pack shards, because you don't want Ragefell to get another stack of multi-strike. That's pretty crazy. Otherwise, it was a pretty fun run. Should have taken multi-strike on the early Cold Celia. And the only reason I didn't is because I wanted to maybe look for a quick, and I should have taken the multi-strike. Would have helped us a little bit more too. Fun run though. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.